Welcome to St. John's Erie. We're glad you decided to worship with us today. If you are worshiping with us from home, sit back and we'll be with you in a moment. Prepare your hearts for worship. For those of you who are gathering in person with us here today, let's talk about a few things we're going to do to help keep us all safe. First and foremost, know yourself. If you are sick, stay home and keep the rest of your faith community safe. If you've been around those who have not exactly been practicing the smartest of precautions, please stay home and keep those here in the faith community safe. If you have health issues that could be compromised in a setting such as this, please stay home and stay well. We love you and wish to keep you around. Anytime you are here on campus, and anytime you are here in this building, you have to have a mask on. It has to cover your mouth and nose at all times. This is how we show we care for one another. We're going to practice social distancing. We have a great big sanctuary and lots of room to spread out. Wherever there is a pew cushion in a pew, you are welcome to sit there, you and anyone you came with. As soon as that pew cushion is occupied by someone who is not part of your immediate family, please move to a different pew with a cushion. And no, you may not pick up a pew cushion and move it somewhere else. We have things spaced out to keep us socially distant so we can keep fully safe. Please limit all contact. Do not touch one another. Do not pass the peace in person. We're going to spend our entire service sitting in our seats. No moving around. As you come in and out of this space, please do not touch things you do not have to touch. Please use hand sanitizer and wash your hands often. We still think worshiping online is the safest option for us all. So if you are able to worship online, we encourage you to do so. Stay connected with us on YouTube. You'll get the same general worship experience, just with a few added benefits. Communion is essential to our faith practice, but let's not jeopardize our health or the health of those around us in this process. We will bring communion to you. The worship leader and I will bring it down to where you sit, and we ask that you stay fully masked and do not touch us as we bring you communion. We will have masks on, and we will try to do this as contactless as possible. The worship leader and I will wash our hands, and we will also sanitize before we come down to you. And then, when the worship leader and I have returned to the dais, at that point we will ask you to remove your mask so that we can commune together. And before we say the Lord's Prayer, we will put our masks right back on. In between worship services, our sexton will be cleaning the space and disinfecting it, keeping us as safe as possible as we do this. Doors will be open so that you can walk in without touching them. We really are doing our best to keep us all safe. One of the most important things we're going to need to ask of you is to check in for worship. Use the online worship app and check in, because we want to be able to check the spread and do any contact tracing should someone in our congregation get sick. We are glad you are here to worship with us. Let's all stay smart and safe, and we'll get through this together. At some point, as soon as there's a vaccine, we will all be together in this space again. Until then, continue to worship as you are able, and continue to worship with us here at St. John's Erie. You belong here.